Congratulations, you've decided to stop birds from dying when they hit your windows. But of course, you're concerned that anything you might put in front of your windows would affect your vision. The purpose of this video is to show you that 5 of my neighbors who have done this have been very satisfied with the systems they put up. Now, these systems, which I'll be describing later, are all available commercially and they can be installed by handymen. Information about where you can buy them is available at the end of this video. Now, if you want detailed information about the other issues that people are concerned about, everything from how much they'll cost to comparisons of how effective they are, you need to go to another document, which is called the Consumer Guide to Window Strike Prevention, and there'll be a link to this at the end of the video. You will be seeing 4 systems that are installed in my neighbors' homes. The first is a system made of paracord, parachute cord. It's sold commercially by Acopian bird savers. The second is a screen system. It has a special way of mounting screen on the exterior of your windows. You don't have to get commercial screens prefabricated, and it's sold by Bird Screen. The next system is a white square system. It's a series of very small white squares, 1/4 of an inch each, and spaced 2 inches apart. It's sold commercially by Feather Friendly. You will also see a netting system. It is not sold commercially, but very easy to make. It's simply made, this one anyway, of garden netting, and they're stretched over 4 plant hooks. Finally, another option is a white line system. You've probably seen that on the internet. You get a white exterior grade marker and you make a line every 2 inches running up and down your windows. It can be a very good system, but make sure that the lines are not wide apart. They need to be 2 inches to protect hummingbirds. Finally, you'll see that none of them have installed window alert, and the reason is they know it's not an effective system. As Window Alert advertises it, you'll see they say, well, put the decals about 1 foot apart. Well, my friends, that will not work. 40 years of science have figured out what you've got to do to protect birds. And the lines running up and down, no matter how you make them, need to be between 4 and 2 inches apart, with 2 inches being preferable. If you want more detailed information about the problems with the Window Alert, including photos of people that have put it in, please go to the website. And there you'll see a link to an essay about Window Alert. It'll be at birdfriendlyyards.net/protectbirds.
Hi, I'm Cherry Underwood, and I'd like to talk about why we decided to put in these parachute cord bird savers. We feed a lot of birds, and a couple of years ago I had a beautiful ruby-throated hummingbird hit the window, and fortunately I was right here and was able to pick it up, and it revived. But we feel that it's important for us to protect all the birds that we bring in. So we decided on these parachute cords for a couple of reasons. One, they're very, very easy to put up. And in fact, when we have people over looking at birds, they're very easy to take down and then put back up again. And as far as being able to see out, it doesn't hamper our vision whatsoever. After a while, you really get used to not even seeing it. And so it's a very inexpensive system to put up. And so we think that's important to protect the birds that we bring in into our backyards.
Several years ago, I saw a movie that talked about how the terrible loss we are having of songbirds here in North America, billions of birds that we've lost in the last 50 years. Around the same time, my husband and I were putting on an addition to our home that included large picture windows backing up to the woods, and we immediately started having bird strikes, which are the number 2 cause, according to this film, of the bird deaths. So we began looking for a solution to this and found bird screens, which we purchased and put on. They have been on here for 5 years. They have minimal impact on the view out the windows, which is why we put them in, and they're rated very highly for protecting birds. They've actually gone through 2 hurricanes. We've had to replace the suction cups once, and as you can see, they're very easy to remove to wash the windows, so give them a shot.
I put this system up of little white squares because my neighbor had birds hitting their door, and I heard about this at the bird club, and it was very easy to put up, and I've had it up for 2 years and I hardly notice it, and I've had no bird strikes, so I'm very happy with it.
Well, as you can see, we have a backyard that backs up to woods. We have a lot of birds in the yard, and we were getting a lot of window strikes. So we wanted to do something to protect the birds. So we put up the netting, and you can't see the netting when the blinds are down at all. And even when the blinds are up, you still can't see the netting. And since we put the netting up, we haven't had any window strikes. So we've been very happy with it.
There are good do-it-yourself directions for all of these options in the consumer guide, birdfriendlyyards.net/consumer guide. There also you'll find cost information and information which compares the system in terms of how easy it is and how long it'll last and how effective it is. There are also more video resources. The other video that you'll find at the site will show you still pictures in which you can compare a clear window, a window with a protection system, and a window with a screen on it. Here are the links to the vendors, those that make and distribute these systems. They're all very well-made systems. These people give you good service, and I urge you to give them all the business you can. They're not in this to get rich, and they're doing a great service to us all by offering us these systems to protect against window strikes.